guys, how are you doing?
We're
I'm good.
good.
How are you?
Doing great. So to start, I'm from the suburbs of Pittsburgh. And so watching this show, I was like, oh, this is very fun because every once in a while I would hear things like someone said yins or very little nods to how Pittsburgh people actually talk because we have crazy accents. But for you guys, when you are, you're working with someone like Jal who he lived in Pittsburgh, he knows very well what that's like. How did you guys all navigate making sure like these teenagers were experiencing the Pittsburgh that he kind of knew while not filming there and making it still like a different story?
Yeah, that was the biggest challenge. A lot of shows, movies, television, entertainment-wise, they're all filmed in Toronto, and that's understandable. But there are a lot of elements of Pittsburgh. There is a huge culture in Pittsburgh. It's very culture based. So a lot of the different. I mean, Ethan Suplee, his character Jimbo, he walks in, he's wearing like a. Was it a? I don't know if it was
Penguin.
a Pittsburgh Penguins. Yeah, it was a Penguins shirt. The snow was crazy over there. We had like one of the garbage trucks coming in. It's like one of the nods to like an actual like Pittsburgh garbage truck company.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, but a lot of the culture as well. But for us, mainly, for me especially, I was more focused on the idea of trying to represent what it feels like to go from one country to another. I don't know about Ashwin though, but that's what I was definitely trying to think about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Arjun, for me it was more it was helpful because both my parents are immigrants and to get stories from them was really helpful to be able to portray what was going on in the Pradeeps family's life. So yeah.
Yeah, Ashwin, you have my favorite little moment because I love that this boy is just obsessed with a garbage truck. He's like, I have my American dream is I'm driving this garbage truck and I don't
Yeah.
care. But I do love that his parents are like, that's yeah, the garbage truck man can take you to school. That's fine. And I think it's just very sweet that this little boy really just loves this truck. When you have a character that it has such a very clear point of view about something like a garbage truck. Is that
Yeah.
fun for you to see young actors? Because you're like, I know this character, he's just obsessed with this truck.
Definitely. I mean, at the start of my career, I did not think that I would sit in the front of a garbage truck and hang off the back of it. So that was very unexpected, but very fun.
Yeah, and Arjun, I in the first episode, I like that he's just mute, and so half of the reactions that we see from you are you aren't speaking.
Mhm.
Is that freeing for you to not have to talk in something, or are you more like, no, I want to actually like say lines?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like me personally, I think I'm a talkative person. Like, if it's like completely silent, I'm probably the first one to say some random stuff. Um, but I think that for the character, it really makes sense because Kummel isn't outgoing. He's very, very anxious, very, very nervous, very scared, doesn't know what to think of this whole situation. So obviously, he would be very timid and less cooperative about what Mahesh Pradeep wants for the Pradeep's family. But I think over time, as you watch this series, you begin to see him come out of his shell a little bit more and become a little bit more confident. And he has his own set of wacky situations that he unfortunately gets himself into. Um, yeah, but yeah, just watching the show, you'll see. It's fun.
I can't wait for everyone to get to see this show. I love it so much. And thank you guys so much for talking with me today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
guys.